Thanks for taking the time to join me on my channel, Nigel's View on Things. How you doing? How you keeping? Hope everybody's safe and sound where you are. It's been about 3 weeks or so since I last made a video, and in that time, how the world is, well, how to explain it, just turned into a madhouse. It's gone extremely crazy. Many distractions making you look over there. Don't be looking over there because it's happening everywhere else. We know that there's something going on. We know that there's something wrong. And if you don't, you must be living on a different planet. All you actually need to do is just look around at this moment in time and see what's going on with our economic situation. Everything that you use on a daily basis is going up day by day. The price of everything is becoming extortionate, and that is if you can possibly go and find it in the shops or online, because our supply chain seems to be broken. Many people out there not going to work, or they don't want to work, or they've actually had a change of heart over the past couple of years and realised that because of this crisis there's more to life than actually working. But the economic fallout of the whole situation that we're faced with at this particular moment in time, which actually seems to be spiralling out of control worldwide, and the ramifications of what's going on is not going to be good. It's not going to be pleasant. It seems like it's only a matter of time before something has to give. You just got to ask yourself what that may be. At any rate, every story goes together. It's the bigger story is made up of smaller little pieces, and they all fall together like a, well, jigsaw puzzle. I said about this in the last video that I made. This story, what's going on now, is really a bigger picture to something else. Because everything we understand, well, most of it is actually scripted. So, let's talk about something that's going on in our skies. And if you look at the whole bigger picture and put everything, well, you work it out for yourselves. Of course, it's nothing to do with, no, Nige, you're on drugs. Yeah, most probably am, man. What we're just about to look at is from Cank, Monarch Pass, West. I'll leave the links to this in the description box down below. Nice and simple for everybody to find. And if memory serves me right, they've taken all the cameras down. A fruitless exercise, but I haven't checked. I'll leave the links, and maybe there's something there for you to go and have a look at. 27th of March 2021. Time is 11:07 if memory serves me right. UTC. If memory serves me right, it's right in front of your face, Nige. You're doing well. It's called old age, old timers. It's maybe something to do with what they're spraying in the sky. Shh. Me personally, I'm just waiting for the announcement that they're doing spray vaccinations in the sky. Ooh, that's a little bit too, controversial, Nige. They don't spray the sky, do they? Enough with this joviality. Let's have a look at the video. And as you can see, our moon is coming down. And it's not the greatest of pictures. It's dark. And then all of a sudden, what goes on? Maybe there was cloud in the way. And yeah, that's very, very possible. A much more logical explanation is the camera just adjusted itself and made the moon brighter. But that actually took quite a long time for that to happen. Cameras are normally instantaneous. Well, for me, it just looked like somebody flipped a switch and the moon just lit up. I stopped it actually here because in this picture, well, there's a couple of frames, which is actually a couple of minutes while that cloud goes in front of our moon. And you can see there's pixelation. Well, to me, it looks like a jigsaw puzzle, and I've called this before. What's in front of our moon? I'll leave links to that in the description box down below, and also leave a card up. Technology in front of our moon, you say, Nige? That's not possible. Yeah. Nor is opening a can of peas with a banana. I'm sure you'll work the answer out. Let me take the opportunity to thank each and every one of you for taking the time to watch my video. Really appreciate it. If you're not subscribed, hit that subscribe button and hit that like button or dislike button. It makes no difference to me. Or interact with me by leaving a comment. And really, don't forget, if you're leaving a comment, be nice. There's other people in the chat. No rudeness, please. As you can see on the last two clips, black and white filter was used and a filter called Lord Kelvin just to bring out that pixelation, that jigsaw effect. Of course, it's just normal camera abnormality. Going back in time with this clip from 2020, the 8th of April, time is 23:11 and 46 seconds. And as you can see down here, we have this object which only appears in a couple of frames and it goes this direction. Very strange circle just here. Not really too sure if these two are connected. Possibly, possibly not. What you're looking at is something from one of the security cameras at work. Hey, it's got to be done. I have no control over these cameras, but I can zoom in and move them about. But the interesting thing about it is, well, let's just watch the clip. I just need to very quickly interject in this video. Use such big words you speak, Nige. Down on the bottom right hand side, there's going to be a box that appears. In that box, we're going to use a filter called Equalize. For all those people that don't know what Equalize filter is, it's nothing more than a filter that brings all the colour, contrast, brightness, saturation all up to the same point. It doesn't put anything into the video, it doesn't take anything out. For it to be there in the first place and you're seeing it, it must be there. It's also great for finding details that we can't actually see in normal videos. Anyway, back on with the video. We're going to see this object move this direction extremely fast. It's only there for a couple of frames, so it is moving at a rapid rate of knots. How big it is and how far up in the sky and exactly what it is are questions, well, unanswered. I actually only noticed this when I was doing the playback and, well, the answer is somebody's throwing a javelin. That's exactly what it is. Through the sky. It couldn't be anything else at all. I was standing outside looking up at the sky and I noticed this cloud, this rolled cloud in the sky, and I thought that'd be quite interesting. Let's get that on video and see what goes on. Well, we're looking at a colour camera and it's black and white because lack of light. But something happens which is quite interesting, and that's going to happen in a minute. This plane is travelling through the sky. I reckon that was about 30,000 feet. So this rolled cloud, I think personally, was about 5 miles up. And it looks like a great big Dalmatian in the sky, rolled up. But something, like I said, happens, and it really shouldn't have. The camera turns to colour. That means that this object here, our moon, was producing enough light to turn the camera from black and white to colour, which I found quite interesting. This stretch from horizon to horizon, we can see it's red there. And the camera really doesn't do it any justice. The only part of it lit up is where the moon goes through the cloud or shines through the cloud. And we can see it's red over there. But if you do notice on the sides here, it's very, very red. And it seems to have a red halo just here. Red on the inside, well, browny red on the inside. Now, Rise Up with Risey made a great video. I'll leave the links to that in the description box down below. How the moon changed from red to white at a flick of a switch. There is technology up in the sky. I've shown it, and there are many other channels that have shown some strange things going on with our moon. And you can see a little bit of a red halo all of a sudden just appear here. I thought it was strange enough just to show you guys. Well, it's just a very, very strange cloud formation. And we can see there's a star just there. And we can see that redness just there, peeking through that cloud. But over to the left and right, we can see there's a shadow. Is this cloud being projected upwards onto this other cloud? Well, it looks like a soup. So if this is 5 miles up, how far up is this? And, of course, there's nothing wrong. There's nothing. They're not spraying anything. No, not at all. You're just a conspiracy theorist, Nige. We can all keep thinking that there is absolutely nothing wrong in this world and everything is rosy, but I'm looking around and things aren't exactly as they should be. There's something going on. So what I do say is get ready for that rainy day, because it seems to be coming. But I wouldn't worry about things, because there's really nothing we can do. All we can actually do is love today, live today, enjoy today. Tomorrow might be that rainy day. Unfortunately, this is going to be a shorter video than I normally make, but there are going to be more coming. Now I've got some time, and there is so many different topics and so many different things to be talking about and showing you. Anyway, that's all I've got for you now. Much love, much peace, and I'll catch you next time. Take care.